Hello everyone, welcome to module 6 of our software design and development course. So far we have covered software design principles and back-end development. But a powerful back-end is only as valuable as the interface users interact with. Today we focus on front-end development, the visuals interactive layer that shapes user perception and satisfaction. We will also explore full stack integration, connecting front end to back end seamlessly. By the end, you will be able to build production ready, user friendly applications. Here is what we covered. Modern front end frameworks like React, Go, and Angular, or web technologies such as HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript, ES6+. Responsive design and mobile test strategy, component-based architecture and state management, integrating front-end with back-end via RESTful APIs, advanced UI/UX implementation, and WCAG accessibility, full-stack development workflows, and finally, we will look into front-end performance optimization. Think about the last time you used a slow, confusing, or broken app. You probably left quickly. Front-end development directly impacts user engagement and business value. Whether it is a financial dashboard for accountants, an ERP workforce for managers, or an LMS for students, users expect fast, intuitive, accessible, and responsive interfaces. This module bridges back-end logic with user-facing design. You learn to architect component-based UI, consume back-end services securely, optimize rendering, and follow full-stack collaboration practices. Three frameworks dominate modern front-end development, which are React, Go, and Angular. React is component-based, virtual, COM, and has huge ecosystem. Go is approachable, progressive, great for gradual adoption, while Angular has full-featured scientific space and it is enterprise-ready. Here is a React component example for an LMS. It takes pros like typing, instructors, and enroll students and returns a usable UI blur. Notice how data flow in, but the component doesn't manage external state. That is the power of component-based architecture. Framework sits atop web fundamentals. Strong HTML, CSS, and JavaScript lets you debug, customize, and optimize beyond framework default. HTML5 has semantic tags like header, name section, and it has an improved search engine optimization and accessibility. CSS3 has flavor, grid, custom properties, media credit, enable flexible responsive layout. While JavaScript ES6+ has arrow function, destruction, and modules for modern load. Example responsive grid with Pauli CSS. This single line adopts from one column on mobile to three on desktop. Modern front-end manage data that changes over time. User login, touch items, Loading state, that is state. Here is a React example for enrollment. We show a loading spinner while the request runs, then update enrollment status. Component-based architecture means breaking user interface into user in self-contained pieces, body model, card. This improves maintainability, accessibility, and team collaboration. Your front end is useless without data. We connect to back end via RESTful API. There is a React use effect example. Testing courses with proper array and loading handling. Key concepts here are HTTP method, data format, security. A well-integrated front end communicates clearly with back end service. Great user interface and user experience follows core principles, consistency, clear feedback, minimize cognitive load, but we must also ensure accessibility, semantic SNL, area level for screen reader, keyboard navigation, and color contrast ratio. Example accessible button. Test with automated tools and manually with screen reader. Accessibility isn't optional, it is a core requirement. Full stack integration follows a clear flow. Here is the flow for the full stack. Then the key practices are API contract, which is Swagger space and ensure front end and back end share the same data schema. Validation at both layers. For front end for UX feedback, back end for security and data integrity. Environment configuration, data flow discipline, on-directional data flow in mutable state, clear component lines. This alignment keeps things productive and applications reliable. Performance directly impacts user retention. Key metrics are core web vitals, LCP, largest content strength, response to test input, and fearless virtual stability for layout speed. Optimization techniques are hot cyclicking and lazy loading, which load only what is needed. Here is a React lazy loading example. Also, minify CSS compresses images and leverages CDNS memorize extensive components and avoid unnecessary redundant. Professional front-end engineering balances aesthetics, performance, accessibility, and maintainability. Here are the habits that scale your career. Typeset, testing strategy, limiting and formatting, discipline, and documentation. Always avoid hard coding API URLs or exposing secrets. Do not ignore performance metrics and do not bypass back-end validation. This habit scales your career. Let's apply everything to our mini project to build a course enrollment page for an element. The tasks are create a responsive Post grid using React and Tailwind CSS. Implement state management for enrollment status and loading UI. Connect to a back-end REST API to take postage and permit enrollment. Add accessibility features. Optimize with lazy loading and minimization. Handle errors gracefully with user-friendly feedback. The learning outcome is you will demonstrate full stack integration, performance awareness, accessibility, compliance, and production-ready UI aspects. Let's take a quick checklist on those brands of a professional front-end practices. Use semantics like HTML to validate its accessibility checkup. Implement loading sockets and error checks for every API call. Use TypeScript or strict web foundation and test UI interaction with the real users or automated ECE tools. Do not add 4 API URLs or success tickets in client-side code. Do not bypass back-end validation or even front-end sandwich. And do not skip responsive testing across mobile, tablet, and desktop. In conclusion, today we covered the complete front-end development picture, modern framework, web fundamentals, test management, accessibility and performance optimization, and professional best practices in front-end. This knowledge prepares you for more discerning solutions. Systematic testing, DevOps deployment, real-world enterprise applications in industry role preparation. See you in the next module.